Mm-hmm. What is up, my maniacs? I'm the Awesome Maniac. We're just enjoying a little dinner. Let me get this ranch out of the way. We're also going to talk about stuff we like, but first we're going to eat. Sponsored by...
You want some pizza? Good talk.
Yeah. One of those slice pizza? If someone still doesn't like pineapple on pizza,
I love pineapple on pizza.
fuck, that's someone else. Oops.
Rip.
Ripped on my career. Racist tweet from 2012.
Leave a comment in the section if you like pineapple on your pizza, guys.
Don't dislike the video if you don't. I mean, if you don't, just leave a little comment saying, "No, you stupid little motherfucker, pineapple does not go on pizza." Also, your mama's gay, little standard, comments. Would you like some off-brand Mountain Dew?
I love some off-brand Mountain Dew. Huzzah!
I'm nice. Little Leatherface, you know he wants some.
Greeted by our gracious host.
Mm-hmm. I'm not like Walter Frey, you'll actually leave this meal alive.
It's gonna boost my attack by 5.
Like slow you down because all the cheese.
-5 vitality. I love how, for you guys watching, all you're hearing right now is just like the munching and scrunching of food being shoved in our lovely mouths.
It's not the only thing you shove in your mouth on a Sunday night.
Catholics, man, just be sitting there.
Excuse me?
Sitting in the bottom
Did you just call me
of the
Catholic?
church. No. Let me
Do I look
finish.
blind to
You're gonna
you?
be sitting in the church with the nuns just, let's all pray at our Heavenly Father. Go.
We'll get around to it eventually.
Real video starts in 15 minutes.
See, you think we're going to cut this out later, but we're really not. Sir, would you mind getting me some more off-brand root beer?
Yes. I got you, man. Here's your root beer.
It's Stars and Stripes, too.
The expiration date was the last July 4th.
It's always July 4th. God bless America.
Many minutes later.
Like Ross and Rachel, except we never break up, we just talk shit. Why did you even leave?
No. I phased.
Speaking of phasing, let's talk about Elseworlds Part 2 and 3 since we covered Part 1 last week. Part 2, when they went to Gotham City, I enjoyed Ruby Rose's Batwoman. Enough that I will definitely, when they give the pilot a go, I'll definitely at least watch the first episode. I think that's the same for him.
I'd have to say that Ruby Rose, for me personally, she was in alright. Like for CW, she was in alright. Batgirl, Bat.
What do you mean for
woman,
CW?
Woman. Well, because they're.
Do they have a lower standard?
No, because it's a television stream, so it's not going to be like. It's going to be in a very particular style instead of like straight cinema in a film.
Yeah.
And so, they have a very particular style for the CW's superheroes and the Arrowverse. And she was, at first I was completely against it. Like, no, fuck that. That's going to be shit hate. No.
That's my thoughts for Black Manta right now, but we'll wait. We'll see Friday.
And she was okay. She was alright. At first, I thought it was going to be awful, but she was okay. I liked her as a Batgirl.
As a what?
Batgirl, Batwoman, whichever she's called in there.
Batwoman? The Batgirl was Barbara Gordon.
At this point,
You don't care.
I don't care.
Speaking of which, how do you view lesbian relationships? Don't say full HD. I'll tell you one thing you can take my advice on, and... Oh, I taste that sausage. You can take my advice and follow and know anything about if we're pertaining to Smallville. It was rhetorical. You didn't need to answer.
There was a lot of names. Fun little nods and names.
Like that fucker Mark Guggenheim.
Mentioned during Elseworlds Part 2. Like our dear friendly fellow, Cobblepot. Why would he be there? He's not crazy. I don't think he's crazy.
Maybe he lost his mind. Hello, Batman.
I don't know. He's pretty penguin-y, man.
Wait, no, that's more Burgess Meredith from like the 60s show. Your family destroyed mine, Wayne. And this, well, let's just call this payback. Nolan North, Arkham City, 2011. We also saw Isley P. I still don't know who that is. I'm kidding. Swamp Thing.
Freeze gun. That was pretty gnarly.
I'm still kidding you. I know who P. I know P. I don't know. I know who P. Isley is.
He was in Flash Turn. Slow down.
That means that. Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Don't correct me. That was right.
Okay, I'm sorry. We also saw Enigma, which it makes sense that he's there. He looks like a hungry hippo. Whenever you hit the button, he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
Also, it's part 2. I enjoyed Batwoman. John Deegan as Superman. Or, yeah, I am Superman.
I liked his black suit. Honestly, I enjoyed
I like the suit.
Like,
I definitely enjoyed that.
I'm not much fun one for the Supergirl show. I haven't watched it. I don't know. I can't really give it the chance. I just haven't done it. And so my first time actually seeing that Superman in action was for Elseworlds. And
Tyler Hoechlin.
personally, I think he's about as good as Henry. I like him as Superman.
I didn't.
Fucking what?
I don't like Henry Cavill's Superman.
Oh, what?
And I'll tell you why.
Run that by me one more time.
Henry Cavill, Superman, me no like. And it's not because of Henry. It's because of the stuff he was given. Just, I don't know. I don't like Zack Snyder's vision of Superman. It's different. I did enjoy I do enjoy the movie season. Just not really a fan of Superman himself. Tyler Hoechlin, I think, is the perfect just Superman. In the fact that the way he's presented is just, he's not naive and learning like Tom Wellings, and he's not overtly alien like Henry Cavill's. He wasn't Superman, he was Kal-El. But Tyler Hoechlin is the perfect truth, justice, and American way, goody two-shoes Superman, but he's not overtly Boy Scoutish. He's actually fun to watch.
But that was the idea. He wasn't true Superman until the end of Justice League. That's when he was truly.
And yet, that's the last we'll see of him.
The Superman we need. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Really?
Jason Momoa has made a comment that Henry would absolutely not leave it anytime soon. Now, will there be a Man of Steel 2? That's still debatable at this point. But Henry himself, willing to be Superman again, he's all for it. I want a Man of Steel 2. I loved that Superman. He's not the best. He's not the best.
Who is the best? Christopher Reeves. Superman, 1978. Oh, that's right. Guess who hasn't watched it?
I saw the third one. That counts.
No, it doesn't count.
That should count.
It should not.
Yes.
Or at least you didn't watch Superman 4. The Quest for Peace.
I saw whichever one had this blonde-haired, like, nuke guy.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the one I saw.
I'm sorry.
It was so fucking bad. It was terrible. It was horrendous. I hated that movie. Just Shazam knocked the fuck out of him.
Speaking of Shazam, let's talk about Shazam. It's clearly a response to Batman vs. Superman.
It
It
can't not be a
the
response.
180 from if there's even 1% chance we have to take it as absolute certainty to what's up, I'm a superhero. Oh shit, I'm bulletproof. You guys are screwed.
You're dead.
You're dead.
I can't wait for it, honestly. I'm still excited for Shazam.
When's that coming out?
Next April, I think. I'm sorry that our topics are scattered today.
We're kind of scattered.
We are...
We don't have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we don't have a lot. Oh, actually...
No, not yet. We'll say that. Whatever it is.
Shitty titty.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Do you need pizza? Just fuck off.
Just gonna smack it out of your hand and back into the box. Look at all this sausage.
No, the end of Elseworlds Part 3 with John Deegan, aka Dr. Destiny, in the jail cell, and he's got a new friend, as Batwoman says, who just happens to be Psycho Pirate, one of the key players in, wait for it, Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is coming fall 2019.
Which is a very big deal.
It's DC's it's DC's biggest story, their biggest crossover. Back in 1985, it was a 12-issue miniseries that collided all the different Earths at that time, which it was getting complicated. This the reason they brought up the Crisis thing is because at the end of it, all the worlds got merged into one.
That was 12 issues?
It was a 12-issue miniseries.
I feel like if it was such a big thing, then it would have been way longer. Like how the Civil War story was for Marvel. That was so many.
I read
so many lines.
I read every single property.
Like
that
not even just
pertained to
the
Civil
main ones.
War.
It
Motherfucker.
was long.
Yes. I read all of the side issues too. Me and him started reading at the same time. He read the main stuff. I read every little side thing that was connected to
I
it.
could only find the main ones.
Even Wolverine going after the guy who blew up the school to start with.
Nuke.
Sure. Wait, is that the same guy on Jessica Jones?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't know
I thought
that.
I told you that when you first started watching Jessica. I was like, oh yeah, that's supposed to be Nuke. But it's like subtly not really mentioned in the entire series.
No, Crisis on... Is it too much to... Is it wishful thinking? For it to be... All the shows in their perspective in their first half of their season... It's more like a third, but... Mid-season, the first mid-season... Just be... setting up for Crisis. Because I don't think they can do it in 4 episodes.
Yeah, I think it'll be all the shows. Like a 5-night thing or something. Like I think it'll be all of them.
Oh yeah, Batwoman. But I would I'm talking about for their seasons, from their season finale or from the season premiere all the way up to the thing is just building up. Because technically, the Flash has been building to Crisis on Infinite Earths since episode 1.
Not even technically, it has been.
Yeah, Flash vanishes in Crisis. Flash missing in crisis. Red Skies vanish. Wayne Tech Queen merger complete. Read by Iris West Allen. What is your mystery topic that I know nothing about?
Okay. So, I thought this was pretty bizarre when I first read it and then watched a video about it.
We got 5 minutes.
Corvus Glaive, the Black Order,
Yeah.
and Infinity War.
Yes.
They didn't get their, subtle backstory in because they had time restraints. And so I thought this was crazy when I first heard about it.
Time constraints in a 2.5-hour movie.
Yeah. Originally, Corvus Glaive is married to Proxima Midnight. And that their little moment, whenever they're fighting Viz and Scarlet, that little moment when she's telling them, like, hey, you're going to pay for this, that was supposed to be, like, a subtle hint at it, but it just blew past, like, most of the audience's minds. And apparently, Corvus's glaive, like his weapon itself, is extremely powerful.
Yes.
Like, it splits atoms. That's how it cut into Vision.
Yes.
And apparently, his glaive is so powerful that if the weapon is still intact and Corvus has died, he can come back.
Okay.
Now, Corvus, he was killed with his own glaive. But, like, who's to say that he can't come back in Endgame because of the weapon still being intact? Now, if he's not, that's still a weapon that they could use against Thanos.
Or whoever is the main villain.
Yeah, whoever is the main villain. But
if it isn't Thanos.
But, like, that's such a powerful weapon that's just sitting around. Just, it splits atoms.
Here's what I have to say to that. What?
What do you
Is this news to you?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you already know this?
Yes, I already knew this.
Oh, well, this was just something.
I had no idea this is what your mystery topic was.
This is just something I came across the other night. And
you find it interesting, so you brought it up. I already knew, maybe people watching didn't know. It's still good to hear. Did you know?
Point of this
Yeah.
channel.
The point of this channel is to entertain.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
What? Why'd you say that?
Well, that's been this week. A little different.
Sorry, there's not a lot to go on.
Don't be sorry they can watch us eat pizza. That does it for this week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you get notifications on videos in the future. Bye.
Ha